In 2291, in an attempt to control violence among deep space miners, the new Earth government legalized no-holds-barred fighting. Leandri Mining Corporation, working with the MEG, established a series of leagues and bloody public exhibitions. The fight's popularity grew with their brutality. Soon, Leandri discovered that the public matches were their most profitable enterprise. The professional league was formed. A cabal of the most violent and skilled warriors in known space, selected to fight in a grand tournament. Now it is 2341. 50 years have passed since the founding of Deathmatch. Profits from the tournament number in the hundreds of billions. You have been selected to fight in the professional league by the Leandri Rules Board. Your strength and brutality are legendary. The time has come to prove you are the best. To crush your enemies. To win the tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again with another production of the UT4 Fall Elim League hosted by UTPugs. Today, we bring to you a quarterfinal matchup between Team Amped Up, captained by Smalls, and P greater than S, captained by Mr. Poison Bagels. This should be a fantastic matchup between these two teams. Dion has been absolutely phenomenal so far for PB in this cup, and Smalls has drafted himself an incredibly nice team with him being very underrated. Chills, absolutely just Mr. Consistency, special one, just able to clutch, get the damage out when he needs to, an amp, probably one of the most underrated players at his price point. Pretty much everyone on Small's team incredibly underrated, and as a result, they're incredibly strong overall, like as a team, as a unit. Only dropped one match. I believe they said 3 maps, and 2 of those happened to be against Coconut Crabs, the only match that they have in fact lost so far. Looking to continue their winning ways and beat and knock PB's team out of the playoffs. PB's team fighting for their lives. I mean, these teams just matched up against each other not too long ago in a interdivisional matchup that determined seeding, and it was a very, very quick 3-0. Amped Up taking it to P greater than S, taking them down completely, knocking them out. Well, not knocking them out, but knocking them out of the match. And this should be a very tough matchup for P greater than S. They are definitely the underdogs entering into this one. Amped Up has probably been the favorite since they knocked off Rookie's Team Them, and cemented themselves as the first place team in their conference division. Whatever you want to call it, does not matter. They're leading it, and they're looking to punch their ticket to the semifinals. P greater than S does have to fight this uphill battle. Dion has been one of the better players in the league. Can he keep that up? He's been near 4 PPR in a lot of his matches. Until he had a bad match or two, was definitely putting himself in MVP candidate territory. But he fell off a little bit, had a bad game, must have lost his glasses once again, and couldn't see the screen. And as a result, put up a poor performance. But right now, we're just waiting for the last player to get into the server. I believe it is the P greater than S, not Dion, not Intro, not PB. Their 5th is Gabbo, I believe, if I remember correctly. Gabbo, very underrated player. Can get out a lot of damage, very good, depending on some maps. I actually feel that, judging from a lot of comments I've seen, that this is... But going back to last season, I would have said this is 100% PB's pick, but now I'm actually quite sure this is Small's pick. Unless somebody tells me otherwise, I'm going to believe it. I believe they are the higher seed, so they do get the pick advantage, so this should be their pick first. Anyways, we'll see what PB has cooked up for his map pick. But yes, Smalls and Chills have both said that they really understand how to play this map well, especially together, and they definitely seem to do well. They've been doing fantastically on it in pugs, in matches. Had actually a big comeback against Rookie's team. They were down 7-2, 7-3, I believe, and they managed to come back, take the W on that map, and then take the W in the match, dropping the map 3 tiebreaker on FaZe, which is kind of surprising because Hyper does not play well at FaZe. He'll tell you that himself. His stats seem to back that up, and he has lost, but somehow Team Them able to take the map on FaZe to make it a 2-1. I think that is the only other map that they have lost outside of their match loss to Crabs, which, I mean, that was all the way back at the beginning of the year. Don't know what maps they even played for that one. I don't believe I was even watching it. That was casted by one of our other casters. Shout out to Liquidus and Laterade. I think Levac has also casted a match or two, so shout out to everybody. Everyone's been doing a fantastic job. Shout out to our admin staff as well, putting on a fantastic tournament, keeping things running as smoothly as they have. We've had some drama, had some problems, but what league would not be complete without those few things? We have subs. Those aren't quite ready. This is Dion. This is when Dion. At least it's just warm-up mode, and it is not an actual match. If those of you who are not in the know, Dion shot through this little bug in the map and cost us the match. It was, I believe, a round forfeit that that ended up costing us the map. That they didn't know of during the at the time, so they finished out the map and thought the match was over, done with, the whatnot, and then found out, no, you have to play a third because Dion is a annoying little zoomer. We have a Tell Me When R from Smalls. Tell me when R. We got to get this going, guys. My incredibly bad French accent. We do have a ready from Bagels, and we are about to jump right into this quarterfinal matchup. We have the readies, we have the start, we have the host hitting enter, and we are about to load into map 1, structured between Amped Up and P greater than S. Get ready. Gabbo, it's game time, baby. 3, 2, 1. Connex5 here. I am not Connex5. I am EP. Absolutely get ready for this one. And we're going to go on board with Smalls, the captain of Amped Up first. He does play very aggressively on this map, gets forward, and he's going to run right into PB and miss his opening volleys, connects the sniper, and doesn't really take that much damage himself. Getting in with flak at high ping, this man is very confident, but does end up going down. And now we will get on to Chills as he is up top taking damage, and he is now last alive in the 4v1. It goes down. Chills taken down. And next round, we will go on board with Poison Bagels and the captain of P greater than S. See how he is leading his team here. It's a big combo onto Smalls. Smalls going down early. That is not what you want if you are amped up. You want one of your team leaders, your top performers, to stay alive for the round. Amped, able to take down PB. And now we'll go on board. We have Chills and Amp in the able to get double sniping Dion there, but now Chills stuck in the 2v1, and they know where he is. They are shooting him down. Chills can survive a snipe, and he is now one shot away from taking down Gabbo. He does take down Gabbo. Chills with the 2v1 clutch. Mouse on the stream. My stream is a little choppy. 1 second. Let me see if I can't adjust this. Hopefully that has improved it, but we're gonna stay on board with Chills this round, and Chills getting onto PB. PB able to chase down Amp there, but Chills takes down PB in revenge. Smalls 5 HP, Chills 2 HP. Smalls last alive, 5 HP in a dream. Gabo, absolutely stacked. Dion, my quick math tells me he does not survive a sniper shot, dies. Let me know if the game is still choppy, if things are working. And Smalls goes down, and we will go on board Dion. If I can use my mouse correctly, 66 damage combo. And Dion taking down Chills. Apologize if I'm not 100% on trying to take care of any technical difficulties that may be arising. And that was a fairly quick round. P greater than S off to a 3-1 lead. And we'll go on board Special One. He is currently last place. Let's see if he can turn it around. I mean, it is early. Anything can happen. They were warming up on Chicago, so maybe the slight ping difference is just causing some warm-up lag, because they are on Virginia here. Should be a bit better ping for everyone involved from Europe. Special One and Chills in the 2v1. Special One taking down PB, but runs directly into Gabo. And they're able to take him down, leaving Chills in the 3v2. This is 100% going not Chills' way. 4-1 in favor of P greater than S. We give a round to Amp here. He's now the low man on the totem pole. He's been one of the more underrated players, so he needs to be able to hit that performance for his team. But he has, due to being yelled at by Fantasy, taken to not wanting to pug UT4, maybe lack of practice hurting him, and now Special One in the 3v1. Not exactly fantastic where you want to be, but amped up, always capable of making a big comeback. Special One taking down Dion, runs directly into PB though, and goes down 5-1 now in favor of P greater than S. Surprising start to this matchup. Not what we would have expected. We'll go on board with, I mean, we've got to go on board with PB. He's currently the high man for his team, and like, he's doing well. Just, I mean, he's showing us why he loves structured, but he goes down early here, and we're going to go on board with Smalls. And Smalls getting into Gabo's face, taking him down, sees two people, nice headshot onto Dion, able to take Dion's health bar way down. And intro now, Smalls going to push forward, get that. He does now crucially survive a sniper, and they are able to take out the last two players pretty quickly. Fantastic round to get back onto the board. We'll stick with Smalls for this one. He is, currently a little bit down from where he would normally be production-wise, but we trust that he's going to bring it up and get his team back into it a bit. But they do have a big hill to climb, and Smalls taking down intro right off the bat and pushing into PB, gets the nice primary onto him. PB, however, takes down Goat, and now Special One in the 3v1. Not exactly where you wanted to be. They were trying to make a comeback. They got the early kill, but they were unable to convert, and instead going down. And now in the 3v1, and Special One takes a sniper shot, but does take down Dion. Crucially, PB jumping down the wrong spot. Special One staying really safe here, able to avoid people getting onto him. He's playing the map very beautifully right now, and just barely missed that pickup. I believe that was his health pickup, but sometimes hard to tell. I actually probably should get us in team colors. I'll make sure I do that next map. But for now, Green takes down PB, and he wins it. I did not see how Gabo died. Maybe I just missed it, was looking at the wrong thing, but whatever it is, Special One, you Dark Horse, you get yourself another round, my good sir, at 3.1 PPR. Absolutely crushing it so far for his team. And Special One looking to get shots on, but he's not quite finding it right now. Gets Gabo, gonna go up top. This is important, and him and Smalls, intro going down to Smalls, and Dion now stuck in the 4v1. Can he pull a Special One? He cannot. Amp headshots Dion, gets amped up back to a 1-round deficit, and we'll go back on board with. We're going to go with Chills. He's currently 3.2 PPR, leading his team, leading the comeback, although I feel like Smalls definitely picked it back up. I thought I saw him at second. 2.8 over there at the start of this round. So he is doing fantastic. And right now, Chill's shooting. Chill's taking down Intro, getting the snipe onto Dion. Dion taking him down. Dion in the 2v1 against Goat and Special One. The Goat not is Amp. And holy moly, Dion in a 1v1 against Amp. Can the single tap dodger take down the Zoomer bug abuser Dion? And both survive a snipe, but Amp caught looking the wrong direction. Dion taking him down, winning the clutch. Dion returning the clutch that Special One gave to them a few rounds earlier. 6-4 now in favor of P greater than S. Holy moly. These 3v1s are going back and forth between these teams right now, and they are absolutely on one. Both teams unable to, finish rounds that they should be winning, and the good players are out to play. Dion taking down Smalls. Smalls just kind of in a bad, I guess, crossfire there. Didn't know where Dion was and got, absolutely shellacked. Dion taking some, now got pressure on Dion. Dion catches the lip, not what you want. Now PB and Intro in the soon-to-be, got to get to the right guy, unable to do so, and holy moly, Chills and Special One has now been picking it up. We'll go back on board with him. He seems to be playing quite well this match so far, helping to keep his team into it. They went down five rounds to 1. Absolutely, helping bring his team back here as we have a 1-round deficit. Did have a 3v1 clutch earlier as well, and they're on PB, but PB is going to go down. Thankfully, he was trapped in no man's land, and now Special One rotating around, trying to go help Chills. And they take down Gabbo, and now this is Intro in the 3v1. He is not going to have the 3v1 success, and now it is 6-6, tied up. And, we'll go back. Smalls, he's kind of a little underperforming right now. Only 2.2 PPR, but, hopefully he does bring it back. And him and Chills go and take down PB. Unfortunately, Chills did majority of the damage, and he is right on Dion in the back hall, runs right into Smalls, and Smalls has the... this is actually kind of bad. I feel like their teammates were hitting each other. Can't really tell that off of Dion. Phenomenal headshot out of Smalls, but Gabbo now in the 3v1 has Chills right in his face. This is going to be a tough one to escape from, and Gabbo goes down, and it is now 7-6. Amped Up has taken the lead, bringing it all the way back from a 5-1 deficit. They're now in the lead, 7-6. Absolutely great comeback from them. And Chills, Amp, and Gabbo, everyone here, Intro going down. Grass seems to be the preferred place for everyone. They are farming the enemy team using the soil from the grass part of this map. And now Dion and Gabbo in the 2v... Dion 4v1. Can he bring the clutch magic back? I don't think so. It's going to be tough. He's in sewers. They know where he is. They take him down. And 8-6 now in favor of Amped Up. And Ant gets headshot right off the rip by Dion, I believe. And Special One kind of playing far back. We're going to go on board. Smalls pushing forward to grass. Runs right into Gabbo with rockets out, but able to somehow get out of there. Caught in a crossfire. His team is getting shot at from 3 different angles, but somehow they're not going down. Smalls 1 HP, lives forever, gets damage out. That should never happen. And now Special One and Chills in the 2v1. Special One takes down Dion. Gabbo now alone in a 2v1 has to fight Special One. Really stacked Special One. They knew where he was. Special One jumps up, takes him down. Special One, the ace that round. I seem to be watching the wrong person every round. You know what? We'll just take a preemptive look at Chills here, and he's going right into 3 people. This is not where you want to be. He's going to go down, and now Special One, you know what? Smalls right into Dion's grill. Smalls shooting Dion, doing a lot of damage, goes down to Gabbo, and now Special One and Amp in the 2v4. Gonna be tough from, Special One now in the 4v1. Can he win the match for his team, or will he give P greater than S another round of life? They do get another round of life, and we're gonna go on board. Dion currently leading. They were much higher. PB was at 3.8 PPR for a while. Dion getting stuck on the wall there. Whoops. Map feature. Thankfully, no one has fallen through the floor. That would actually be quite a travesty. But right now, Smalls taking down PB there, and Dion in the 4v1, and he goes down, and there you have it. Map 1 goes in favor of Amped Up, led by Chills, 3.4 PPR, 4,400 damage. Special One, 3,500 damage, 3 PPR. Smalls not far behind, just under 3K. I mean, everyone on their team was doing absolute work. They went down 5-1 and ended up coming back and winning the map by a score of 10-7 over P greater than S. That was a lot longer than we expected. I'm going to tell P greater, I'm going to kick the spec, get him out of here. I'll ask him to leave first. Let me do a couple things here. Get this score here. Update for you. 1-0 now in favor of P greater than S. Oh, God damn it. One second. I'm going to blank my game out and get myself into... He did leave, thankfully, unless Fantasy logged in and took care of it. Whichever happened, thank you. Let me know if the game is... we have readies up. Let me just... And go with red and blue. There we go. Back to a red and blue color scheme. A little bit harder to see for everybody, but I mean it's a bit better for teams. You'll know exactly who's who. No question marks as to who's red, who's blue, whatnot. But we are into map 2 Signify between Amped Up and P greater than S. Amped Up took map 1. Can they take map 2 and the match? Or wait, is this a best of 5? No, I believe that's next round. This is a quarterfinal matchup, so I believe this should be a best of 3, and we're gonna go on board with team captains to start off here. Smalls not finding anyone right now. Jeez. Does get right behind Dion. Dion shooting back. Smalls finding 2 people. Double snipe on Dion. Dion taking down Smalls, and now it is Special One and Goat. Amp currently forward, getting shot at. Special One also taking a lot of damage. Special One going down almost the same time, and first round goes in favor of... it's early. We'll go. We said we're going to go team captains round 1 here, and we'll go on board PB. Usually PB gets into the action, and he is going to go right onto somebody. And they do take down Smalls, and right into Special One next, but Special One getting the shots off. PB, 9 HP, kills himself, and now Chills in the 2v1. Dion, very healthy. He's going to be looking to get him down. Intro pushing aggressively to start with. Get Chills, fantastic frag. They tried to peek at the same time, unable to do so, and Dion gets another shot on him. Now Dion and Chills both have a similar amount of HP as Chills landed the clutch snipe onto Dion there and almost took a shot from Dion. You could hear the LG whizzing past his head, but I mean, right up onto Dion. Dion hits Chills with the shot. Chills hits the return. But right now they're trapped in the same spot, and they're both taking damage. 10 and 8 HP. This is anyone's fight right now. Dion able to take down Chills 2-0 now in favor of... I mean, we're going to go on board Dion. Obviously, right here, he is at 6.7 PPR. It is early. It does not mean that much, but Dion so far has absolutely tried to be the carry for P greater than S, and he has been doing his job. Gets the headshot onto Amp. Holy moly, gets the kill. I feel like that was a pretty obvious position out of Amp, but Dion proving that it was indeed obvious, getting the easy shot off, getting the combo, and already Smalls last alive. not where you want to be early on in the game. I mean, but to be fair, they went down unstructured and they were able to bring it back. P greater than S unable to capitalize on a big lead, and Smalls currently smashing his way through them, but he does get taken down eventually. Holy moly. I mean, we're gonna go. We'll give one more round here. Smalls, he was doing a lot of damage. Can he continue that into this round? He's got 2 people facing him. Combos his teammate. Maybe some poor communication, but they're able to take down Gabbo, and PB just jumps right into a huge combo as well. And I mean, Intro and Dion now last 2 alive, 4v2 here. Make that 3v2. We're gonna go on board. Dion, 29 HP, 13 armor. I mean, he's dead to almost anything. Can he get whatever damage he can? I mean, it's gonna be a tough clutch for them anyways. Both of them so incredibly weak, Dion and Intro. They're right onto Intro. Intro goes down. Dion maybe letting him die. Not sure, but he definitely went passive there. Don't think he realized how low Intro was as well. He is playing for the clutch. Unable to land the shot on Special One. He absolutely had to have that. Special One, the stacked player. Chills dies to almost anything. Able to get the shot on Special One, but Special One returns fire. Absolutely takes down Dion. And so far, you know, we've had some fantastic fights out of both teams, and Chills right now, he is looking for people. He's surrounded, actually. There's like 3 people on all sides of him, I'm pretty sure. But Dion and PB now more or less linking up. Chills getting right in onto Gabbo. Unable to hit the combo. Poor core placement, but able to get the kill onto Gabbo, and it is now 2v1. Smalls going down right now, and Dion and PB, and wow. Amped up, dying really quickly there to all of P greater than S. I think they had 3 people, and within 5 seconds they were down to no one. And Dion landing the immediate snipe off of Chills. The scouting report on Chills is out. He goes statues nearly every round on Signify with those spawns. And once again, he's there. Dion and PB playing this bottom position, it looks like. We're going to go find somebody. Dion's running right into 3 people now. We were about to swap off of him, but he ends up getting right into the action. And Dion taking down Chills. Don't know why I swapped, but we'll go back on board with Dion. He's facing down Amp. Gets the boot jump up. Misses the combo. Lands the snipe. Holy moly. 2 on 2. Smalls and Special One versus Dion and Intro. And Dion now last alive. Dion taking down Smalls. Apologize, missed that. Was going to swap to not Dion as he's backing off, but now it's Dion versus Special One. Special One getting the better of Dion last match, or last time these 2 were fighting off, or facing off. Dion able to get to 70 HP, but that is not enough to survive a sniper, but Special One hits him with a beam instead. Dion sliding will not avail you, Zoomer. And holy moly, Special One taking down Dion. We'll go on board with Special One. Smalls still leading the way for his team, getting a lot of damage out. We're going to need to make sure we get to him in early rounds. Does go down to PB. I think he landed a shot onto PB, making him a little bit, but PB gets him with kind of an Elim special, it looks like. Special One getting down with Dion, and he's going to chase PB. PB lands the combo, but Special One able to return the fire, get the kill. And I mean, right now we're in a 2v2, but both teams kind of tentatively poking, it looks like. Special One, actually, I was trying to swap to his teammate. It sounded like fighting was going on, but his teammate died before I could get to him. And now, big combo into Gabbo. He needs to land the damage here and get Gabbo out of here, but he's unable to do so. He's going to get flanked here. Great shot onto Gabbo. Now Intro going to try and push into him. Bad idea to push directly in, but great idea to jump there. But he lands the combo and the snipe. And now, Intro, I mean, after being in a 2v1, it looked like all hope might have been lost, but Special One making his clutches special. But he is now taking some Sach, and now right link right onto him. Intro playing that beautifully, and his special one, the moment I start talking good things about him, like he's going to win that, decides that he's going to start missing shots. We need to go on board Smalls early. He seems to be getting right into the action every round and dying quickly because of it, but getting out damaged, leading his team in PPR, although special one trying to lead his team in clutches. But so far it hasn't happened, and Gabbo right into the fray on PB, clutching it up, taking down Smalls. And now we are right back into Special One being last alive. And he's got to try and clutch up for his team, otherwise his team was in danger of going down 6-2. Not the scoreline you want to start with, but Amped Up has proven so far that they are an absolutely phenomenal team at coming from behind. And, I mean, holy moly, Dion, 4.5 PPR. We need to go back onto this man. He seems to be getting a lot of damage out, but it is slightly a more passive gameplay, but he is making it work for his team. I mean, PB and Gabbo and Intro are definitely the aggressors, and Dion just has to sit in the back and poke damage, but he's taking a lot of early damage now. Smalls not taking a lot of damage, but does get shot by Dion. Oh man, Smalls is just not having the best of the ping today. I feel like he hits those flaks normally and gets the kills, but now Intro and Gabbo in the odd man situation. Intro last alive. He's not long for the world, and he goes down. We get to him dying in midair, as that is the camera angle he was on when he died, and holy moly. We'll go on board with Chills. He immediately lands a snipe and a primary into PB and runs directly into Dion. He is having himself a round, but Dion landing the rockets. Smalls and Chills able to take down Dion, though. Getting the effective 2v1 is kind of, PB had to back up, and PB taking down, but it is now PB and Intro in the 2v1. PB now in the 2v1 himself. I mean 3v2 or 3v1 something. Don't know what I'm saying, but PB is now running for his life away from two players that are both over 100 HP. Special One hasn't been touched so far. He is pristine. He's got his brand new Honda Clutchic, and he is going to be trying to go for PB in the 2v1. And they're using him as the peak bot. I mean, Amp really should be getting in here, but it does not really matter. I mean, PB's at 1 HP. Special One takes him down. 4-6 now. Amped Up, trying to mount the comeback once again. We'll go on board with Smalls in the comeback mounting attempt. I mean, I guess he knows the camera's on him. He's deciding not to be as clutch as he is when the camera is not on him. Him checking PC maybe? But anyways, Smalls hitting shots, or not hitting shots, but does not matter. His team is winning on the other side. Hits a great shot on the Intro there, though. And now Intro last alive. Every time we swap to the player, they seem to miss the action. Apparently, I just have bad instincts for who's going to be fighting in any one round. You know, I probably should have X-Ray on. That might help a little bit. We'll go on board Chills. He's going to, wow, not go to statues. That's usually his MO. But he's going to go instead to Mini and run directly into two people. And that could have been much better if he'd comboed the corner or he'd had rockets out. It would have been good, but he is currently surrounded at low water, goes down. And now Smalls is going to run right into the players that killed Chills. I mean, he is trying to help his team, but the help, and I mean, he does get out a lot of damage, but help a little bit too late for Chills in that instance. And now Special One. Can he clutch it up again? He was so close earlier, but he was not close this time. Dion able to track him down. 7-5, P greater than S. I mean, we got to go back on board with Dion to start this round. He's currently like high PPR in the server. Yep, but he is going to back off from the fighting at the start. And now him and Smalls facing off, but Smalls getting the worst end of that trade. Special One now, Dion. I believe there was one below Dion that able to two ships passing in the night, but that is trying to use my X-ray abilities that the players do not have. And now Dion taking down Amp. He is absolutely smashing it. Smalls goes down the moment he's in the 3v1, and now 8-5 in favor of P greater than S. We'll stick with Dion. He's absolutely doing like the work so far, and his he's been proving why he's $900 this tournament. 100%. He is probably upped his salary next league as well. Let's be real here. Takes down Amp and is going to recycle, join his team in the statue side of the map, and takes down Special One, but he is now in a fight for his life with PB against Smalls and Chills, the two strongest players from Amped Up. This is not going to be easy for them, and Dion and Chills facing off one, and I mean, everyone except for Smalls is on one shot worth of HP here, and now Smalls is in a 2v1, takes down PB. He could kill Dion with virtually anything. He's just got to play his life. He is Zio stacked. He is absolutely unbelievably stacked. He has to know Dion's down here. He probably figures he's crouching, runs directly on, almost on top of him. He could have pancaked him. Unfortunately, does not pancake him. But here's Dion just moving back and forth. He is waiting. Dion trying to land the shot. Dion landing another shot. Huge combo. One, and now both players die to a beam. I mean, this is tense, absolute. They're just looking. Dion able to take down Smalls. Dion putting his team up. Holy moly, what a round out of Dion. Unbelievable. He has put them at map point, and that would continue our match. I believe this map pick, by the way, should be P greater than S's. They are the lower seeded team. But, I mean, Dion having himself a round. Absolute clutch up from, I mean, well, it was a 2v2 at one point, but, I mean, with the health on Smalls, we would have expected a much better performance. And then Dion, Smalls facing down, and now Gabbo is in his life in a 2v1. And Gabbo able to take down Special One. It is now 1v1, him and Smalls, but Smalls gets the better of him with 10 HP. Absolutely fantastic. Clutched up when his team needed him to. I mean, he must be on fire. He was much lower score-wise, I believe, earlier on, and he has come alive here. Oh, no, he was leading. I don't know what I am smoking, but Smalls and Dion once again face off. An intro missing, or Gabbo missing every shot on Smalls. Smalls had no idea he was there for a minute, or he did and just was missing, but Smalls goes down to a big combo, and now Dion and intro in the 2v1. And Dion hears somebody below him, landing an important shot onto Special One, but unable to just get away cleanly, but he lands another snipe, lands the shot onto Special One, and intro, or Amp, goes down at almost the same time. 10-6 in favor of P greater than S. We are going to go to a map 3 here. That was absolutely, like, a fantastic play out of Dion. That could have been a much closer game, but Dion against the Zio stack Smalls, while he dies to anything, gets the shots down onto Smalls. Smalls going down in that scenario, putting his team down to, I think, a 9-5. That was not where you wanted to be. Dion having the game of his life, like winning those clutches, putting his team into a position where they are going to a map 3. I believe we are still in a best of 3 scenarios for the quarterfinals, and we're going to Super Phantasmic. What? We have seen back and forths so far, both teams going for it. Both teams want to win this bad, knock the other out, and I mean, so far it has been just absolutely phenomenal work. We have readies as we go into map 3. This is going to, well, we have a second. Gonna wait for a minute, and I'm gonna take a drink. We had absolutely non-stop action that last map. Both teams going at it early, being aggressive, going at each other, just trading body blows. I mean, to be fair, structured was more or less a lot of the same. Both teams just absolutely going for the gusto each and every round. I mean, it seemed like both teams always had one player that sat back in every round, and then 3 players that just seemed to just plus W into each other, and I somehow chose the wrong player a lot of rounds, so I apologize for that. But here we go, map 3, we have ready. We are getting into the map 3. I believe this will be the decider, so please stick around. This map is going to decide who moves on and who stays where they are. Well, who moves on and who stays where they are and goes no further. And we're going to go on board Smalls to start. He led his team on Signify. Let's see if he can turn it around as he's going right in and dying. Let's see if Chills can be any different. It just looks like he pushed and the rest of his team was not quite with him there. I don't know how much practice they might have gotten in on this map. I feel like the only team that was playing it consistently was Laterade's or Nolja's team, Globo Gym. Seemed to be the only people that ended up playing Superfan more than once or twice outside of the mandatory tiebreaker. We'll go on board with Chills. Let's see if we haven't given him that much screen time. It feels like he's, you know, there's just always been somebody who's had a more interesting last round, but Chills is obviously, as I say this, Chills gets a limb specialed by PB, and now Smalls 22 HP. PB is right in front of his face and goes down to Gabo, and we're about to have Amp. I can't find the player. Amp now in the 3v1, and they know exactly where he is. They are on him. They take him down 2-0 now in favor of P greater than S, and this is looking like it's going to go the P greater than S's favor, like, very quickly. All 3 maps so far have gone their way early, and Amped Up has tried to mount comebacks. They were successful on Structured. Are they going to be successful on Super Phantasmic? I mean, this map can go any direction. It's just so hard. And now Dion, last alive, he's got 3 people in his grill, and he is now a fly on their windshield as Dion goes down 2-1 now. And we'll go back on board Smalls early on. I mean, looks like he's kind of cycling around, though, and his team is Smalls now getting into the thick of it a little bit too late, but, well, not a little bit too late. His team is up in men, and now Dion, last alive, gonna run back into the house, and he's got 2 people on him, hitting his head on the jump, putting himself in an easily comboable range, and him and Chills are basically just touching each other on the lift. And Dion now somehow able to get out of there. I thought he was a goner for sure. And now he's facing down Smalls in a, like, the Chills is going to get behind him, but Smalls shoots him first from the front. And it is now 2-2. And, you know, we'll go on board Chills. Like, I mean, this map, everyone's going to get into each other really quickly, and Chills getting out like a couple hundred damage there right off the rip, and somebody going down, PB dying to Amp, and Chills just getting right in on Gabo. And Intro just completely oblivious. Chills right behind him. Chills going, does not, I think that might have been the ace, or I think PB died to somebody else. Chills had a fantastic round, did a bunch of damage. Will, you know, stick with him for this next one. I mean, this map is going to be so quick. People are going to be on top of each other near instantaneously. Why is X-Ray off? But, 1 second. Getting X-Ray on. And I apologize. But, Chill's going down, and now Dion and Gabo in the 2v1. Dion, nice combo out of Dion. Nice snipe. He is in a 3v1. He is almost going to die to everything. Hits the slide through the window. He is sliding his way to another death, however, and it is now 4-2 in favor of Amped Up. They seem to have come alive this map, and we got to give Amp some love. I don't think we spec'd him once last round, or last map, so this is his opportunity. Landing 2 quick snipes off the back, 3 snipes. Whatever he didn't have on last map, he has on this map. He is hitting shots now, but his team now in a 2v2 2v2. Was able to get out a lot of damage, but now he's kind of looking like he's lost. Dion able to take him down. Special One now in the 2v1. Dion very stacked, like near Zio stacked levels, but not quite there yet. And Special One, huge combo. Dion finishes him off with the sniper, and 4-3 now. I mean, we're gonna go back on board. Dion, he's by far the best player in the hub right now. He's just hitting shots, getting damage. I mean, as Dion's round goes, so do his team's rounds go. It's looking like. And Dion looking for any shot, just picking at the extremes as he tries to soften them up, and then his team plus Wing takes down Amp. He's going to get this HP pack. Special One now in once again a 3v1, and PB says, you are not getting away. You are not clutching this time. We're taking this to a 4-4 map. Once again, we'll go on board Dion. He has just been absolutely on fire so far, deserving, like, just shots, or deserving the camera. I mean, he's hitting shot after shot what he can, and I mean, they're in a 3v2, and Dion, I mean, it's just 3v1, and Dion's just somehow peppering shots on everybody. They're in his face, and he's just still landing damage. He just can't get away. I mean, he's got everyone to much, much lower than they were. I mean, his team just sold him out that round. I mean, he's got 3k damage, 1k more than anyone in the hub right now. He just needs his team not to die early, and it looks like he's going to be able to take down Chills. Smalls right on his face, though. Dion killing himself. And we'll go on board the man who was intimidating enough to make Dion kill himself on a wall. Dion didn't even want to face the Frenchman, and he's just stalking his prey here. Intro flacked in the back, no longer on the map. PB soon to follow, and Gabo is now alone in a 2v1. Smalls incredibly stacked, and they're just on him. Oh, almost tasted a smiley, but they do get Gabo, and it is now 6-4 in favor of Amped Up. Amped Up saying that they should be the ones in playoffs. Or they should be the ones continuing in playoffs. Both teams are in playoffs. I don't know who we're on. We're on Chills. Chills landing some damage early, and Chills right in PB's face. Two players go, not afraid to mix it up in close range, and he lands a direct flak ball onto PB's head, and Chills and Dion now staring down, and Amp getting in the way, and now Chills and Special One in the 2v2 against Dion and Intro. Intro and Dion much lower. Dion going down. Intro now left alive. Intro dies, though. At the moment I'm trying to swap to him, he goes down, and don't look now, but Amped Up is starting to pull away, and once again, they want to make the next round of playoffs. They've been one of the strongest teams in the league all season long, and they are trying to stake their claim to a semifinals position, and looking like they are getting the better of it right now. But Small's nice little cheeky angle there, but he's kind of having forced to move around and gets right behind Dion, but Dion, almost a telepathic boot jump, just gets right away from Smalls there, and now 3v2. Was a 4v2, but able to take it back, and Smalls able to take down Intro. Smalls now in the 2v1. He is 100 HP and a dream against two players. Dion dies to a snipe, does not die to a beam. Gabo goes down. Smalls hitting the shots he needs to, and now him versus Dion. He's got the sniper out. That is the weapon he does need. Dion he's just healthy enough to survive a beam, but I don't think he knows that Smalls will die to almost anything. They hear each other. They have to. Well, Dion definitely hears. Oh, Smalls just an inch too high, but he now survives a beam. Dion able to get the better of Smalls once again. Goes down. Both of them shooting at pixels. And Dion gets the better, and he's able to keep his team alive for just a little bit longer. And they need to mount a comeback now. I don't think they want to lose too many more rounds. This map has been so swingy back and forth. Teams are winning several rounds in a row. And P greater than S has to make a comeback now, but what a wonderful use of the teleporter. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but drive-by from Amp, and now Dion alone. He's got to try and clutch it up again for his team. Able to take down Smalls, but goes down immediately after. And holy moly, that was a fast round. Smalls, 3.3 PPR. This man is carrying his team. We're going to watch him in an early round. I'm assuming Amped Up's going to crush this one again. And they are just looking a little bit stronger. If P greater than S goes on to lose this, they will probably look back at their big lead on Structured and wonder why they couldn't convert. And now it is now a 2-2. PB and Dion, they're both trapped up top. Not where you want to be. PB just right in, but Dion getting a couple kills there. PB does go down, and now Dion versus Smalls. And Dion just, holy moly. Dion, what are you you are not human. Holy hell. Dion and Smalls just back and forth trading body blows. What is this game? What are these people? They seemingly can do no wrong when it comes to clutch situations. I mean, I don't even think Smalls played that badly. Dion just does not miss right now. But he certainly misses that one, and Smalls able to escape. Dion just barely able to get out of there. Zoomer reaction time, and now PB and Intro in the 2v1. And let's be real, it's going to be Intro in a 4v1. I cannot find the... And they know where he is. They're just going to get right on him and do whatever damage they can, take him down. They are now on, I believe this is match point. They are definitely on map point. It is 9-6 now in favor, and we're going to go on board the team captain, Smalls. We're going to give him the love. He is 3.2 PPR. Absolutely crushing it for his team. I mean, he's just had the unfortunate scenario to run up into a buzzsaw that is Dion right now, and it is not looking good for P greater than S, as they are already down to 2 players left alive against 4, and Dion, their absolute ace, has gone down. Gabbo now running for his life. Gabbo dying, and there you have it. 10-6 now in favor of Amped Up. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They have 3 players, all with over 3k health or 3k damage. Absolutely doing fantastic work. Hard to follow. They're all so strong. Dion, absolutely just phenomenal performance from him, and just P greater than S unable to get it, get there when they need to. Holy hell, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a quarterfinal matchup. We have a semifinal matchup tomorrow. We've got further matches going forward. We are just getting started, getting into the thick of playoffs now. I hope you all enjoyed that. This is, once again, UT4 Fall Elim League, hosted by UTPugs. Join us on Discord. Check us out. Check all the streams, whether they're from me, Laterade, Liquidus, Lavak, whoever may stream Fantasy, whoever may stream matches. Please check out. We are now into our semi-final matches. We have the best of what this league has to offer is coming up soon. Check us out next time. Follow, whatever you need to do. Get in here, watch the playoffs. Thank you. Have a great one.